Hey, Boss Squad. How are you all? Whew, it's an early morning over here again. And it's just me and Teddy again and the electrician. The electrician is here. Hold on. There's Teddy, man. We're going for a quick walk. And I want to show you. We got a lot done yesterday. Not we, but the contractors. Well, I got a lot done at work. Teddy, man. Let's go over to the house. They finished painting the front, so all the furniture is nice and clean. And back on the front porch, which I'm going to show you guys. I want to show you Brandon. I called over my electrician to do the lights because he's just really good with anything electrical. So I wanted the lights replaced. We have these lights that's on here, back here. See how high that is? We're changing them to brighter lights because we just want to have a lot of light at night around the perimeter of the house. So although we do have good lighting, these are like 6,000 lumen lights. And if y'all know what that means they're super bright. So that's Brandon. He's up there putting up the new dusk to dawn lights. These are LED lights and they're very, very, very bright. So basically the light that we're putting up now is going to light up this whole, see all the woods back here? It's going to light this entire area up right here. All of this is going to be like daylight. It's going to be like you're out here in the daytime. So this is going to light this whole area up here. Good morning, Boss Squad. Beautiful, beautiful Boss Squad. Then we have another. Come on, Teddy, man. We're putting another dusk to dawn light over here. And it's going to light up this whole area here. All this wooded area here. Come on, Teddy, because you know we got a big property, 1 acre. So we're just doing some lighting work today. And the painters will be here between 9:30 and 10. If you know, obviously the whole house has been pressure washed, painted. Look at how clean and nice everything looks. So right here, the other dusk to dawn light, and it's going to be a lot brighter than this. It's going to light this whole area up here. Then we also have, which I got to talk to him about, all the landscape lights, which haven't been finished. So I'm going to get those completed. Teddy, whenever I'm on the phone, he acts like this. So we got these lights all along. You know, guys know what landscape lights are. They're all along. Okay, I'm really shocked, but it came back on. I had to turn off the Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi, believe it or not, it actually went down the street. I don't know how, but I turned it off. We're on cellular now, that we're not inside the house. My landscapers will be here. You know, someone mentioned about the bushes. Yeah, so my landscaper, they trim the bushes as needed. So they come every 2 weeks and do the whole entire yard, and they trim bushes and do whatever needs to be done, prune trees, you know, just do all that stuff. So I was talking about the landscape lights. You can see them here. They need some TLC. The wires and everything were run, but it hasn't been programmed. So I'm going to talk to Brandon about doing these, because what they do is they kind of light up, you know, like the front of the house. See, there's one here. We have them all around. And so those are going to be completed. And then we're going to put, and I'll show you the lights around back too. So what they've done so far is he hasn't stained the doors. That's going to be either today. Well, I think he's doing that on Friday. But they did paint. And you see how nice and clean everything looks? They painted the windows here. They spent yesterday painting the windows all around the door. This window, see how nice and clean? They'll be putting all the screens back, of course. They painted the trim. So it's nice and clean here. The thing that they have left to do, see the furniture. I remember I washed it. You guys helped me wash all the furniture yesterday because it was out there. And remember, we washed it. So the furniture has all been put back. So this is our front porch. And these doors are going to be nice, nice, nice. Once he restains them, they're going to be beautifully stained. So this is the front porch. And honestly, we don't sit out here a lot. Like mostly like when there's no mosquito, when it's not mosquito season. So usually not a lot in the summer, but in the winter or like when we have people over and stuff, sometimes we'll sit. But most of the time we sit on the screened-in porch. So what was I going to show you guys? Oh yeah, I was going to show you our backlight, and then I'm going to walk around and see if Brandon needs anything. We had him come a little bit early, so that way he wouldn't be here when the painters were here. So these, they got the garages prepped, so they're getting ready. They're going to be spray painting. You know, they spray paint a lot, so everything's going to get painted, everything. So the garages have been caulked and prepped. All of this is going to be painted. I think you guys that have been on with me, you know all this already because we went through it once. This door, see, it has some rotten wood, so they're cutting all that apart and replacing it before they paint. Come on, Teddy man. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. See, they already have a lot of the paint out here. This whole patio here is going to be painted inside and out. Well, it's going to be painted inside, stained everywhere you see wood. That's all going to be restained, nice and fresh. It's going to look like a brand new house. Remember, they cleaned all this. Oh, this was the light I was going to show you. So, and see, they got all my furniture out here. This is our other light. This light here is 10,000 lumens. So this light actually lights up this entire... so it lights up. So what this light does is it lights this whole area. Like if you look out the window from our house at night, it looks like daylight out here. So it lights this area up here. But it stops right around, let's see, it goes to the playset and it kind of stops right around here. So this light that he's installing now is actually going to light up everything that light doesn't light. So at night when it's dark, they come on automatically, and basically they turn your whole yard, like your whole entire yard looks like it's daytime out here. So you can see everything that's happening. You know, and then the cameras will pick up anything, any motion or anything that's happening. We have the cameras all around the house, on the outside as well as the inside. And the reason why we wanted to redo these two particular lights is a couple of reasons. One is they aren't, excuse me, dusk to dawn lights. So we decided that what we really want is for them to just come on at night and go off on the daytime automatically without having to do anything. And so they're not part of my Control 4 home automation system. And so all the other light switches are are programmed. These aren't programmed, and I didn't really want to spend money buying Control 4 light switches because they're like $200 a switch. So the easiest thing was just to get dusk to dawn lights. Like for example, all those lights over there are part of the Control 4 system. So they're programmed to come on and off. These will just come on at night and go off during the day. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to bring Teddy back in the house, but you guys can see the progress that's being made. And I'm really excited. The whole family is really excited about how great everything's coming together. They're going to be doing the outside. They'll probably be finished with the outside of the house by like next Tuesday. And then they're going to start on the inside. And I'll show you guys what we're doing on the inside another day. But they're also going to clean the roof. See how the roof, and I'm sure some of y'all have this, certain parts of your house that gets a lot of shade and stuff will get like some mildew, you know, on it. You see how the roof has those mildew lines? They're going to clean all that off because I don't like that. I like everything to be nice and clean. So they're going to clean that pressure. They're going to do a soft wash and clean all that mildew. It's only on this side back here near the trees. It's going to clean all that off so the roof looks nice and clean. Because when I'm sitting over at my neighbor's house back here behind me, I can see that and I don't like it. I want the house to look really good. And see, look, See, when you're sitting back here, you can see that. And I just want everything to look nice and clean. When you have a nice home, you know, you just want to take good care of everything. And we're going to get all that, blow all that debris off the roof. But you want everything to be really, really nice. You want to maintain it. You want it to be beautiful. You want it to, do we have deer? Let me sit down and answer some questions too. Teddy, where can we sit, buddy? We could sit on the wall here. So I can answer some questions. But I just like everything to be nice. The yard, the house, inside, outside, clean, neat, organized. You know, maintain the value of your property, and also just be proud. You know, I like to be proud and be happy. Me and Andreas are actually going to take all those screens. You see all those screens over there? Let me show you. They're dirty. So we went and got grease lightning and stuff, and we're actually going to on Friday, because I have a big event tomorrow that I'm going to be at all day, and you guys will be with me. But they took all the screens off, and I actually had these washed, because we get the windows washed every spring. I had these washed a year ago, and they're dirty again. See all the dirt on the screens? I'm not putting those back on the windows dirty, and that's not part of the contractor's job. So we're just going to get some grease lightning, and we're going to scrub every one of these screens down. He and I are going to do that on Friday, and then the screens will go back up nice and clean how they should. You see the dirt on them? You guys can see the dirt, right? So that's what we're going to do. Oh, sorry, I had to do something. That's what we're going to do. So Brandon is up there. I was having anxiety watching him go up the ladder, because I'm claustrophobic, and I don't really like heights unless I'm on a roller coaster or something moving. But just like to stand still on a height, stand still up high, it makes me nervous. So I was scared. So I had to take Teddy and walk away, take Teddy for a walk, because it was giving me anxiety watching him up there. But he's got it. You know, he's a professional, and he is really great. If anybody needs an electrician here in Atlanta, please send me a message. Brandon is awesome. He does all the electrical work at my business, on my food truck, here at the house. You know, he's a young entrepreneur, hardworking. He's a dad. Brandon, are you married or single? Huh? Engaged. I'm talking about you, and I'm telling everybody if they need an electrician that they need to let me know so I can refer you. But so he's engaged. He's not married, but he has a son. Wait, you got a son or a daughter? He has a son, and like I said, he's a young entrepreneur. He's doing great work out here. I mean, he's reasonable. He's very good at what he does. I highly recommend him. If y'all need a good electrician, send me a note, and I'll get you guys his number and his information. Like I said, he does all the electrical work on my food trucks, and here at the house, and everywhere I need electrical. Everywhere I need electrical. Teddy, let's sit on the, let me see. No, I'm going to sit right here. Everywhere that I need electrical, I'm going to sit on the swing set. Everywhere that I need electrical, that's when I hire Brandon. One thing I like about Brandon is that he doesn't like overcharge either. Like, he's very reasonable. Like, a lot of electricians charge you a lot of money. He charges a fair amount, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't overcharge you. And also he does really good work. So we love Brandon. If you need a good electrician, I will send you his number, okay? Let's see. He should have another. Well, he has one of those things at the bottom of this ladder, because another person can't do anything. You know, like, only one person can be up on the ladder at a time. And they have a safety box at the bottom of this ladder so it can't move. I'll show you guys. It can't move or scoot around. And that's actually better than a person, because it holds it in place. So you can't really because I notice even when the painters are painting, they don't, like, there's nothing another person could really do. Sometimes another person could actually get in the way. But see this little box? That actually holds the ladder and keeps it from moving. So let me go answer some questions. Armor All works good on screens. Oh, Armor All? But I need to get the dirt off the screen, so I'm going to use Grease Lightning. That's what we use, and I'll probably pressure wash. Guys, I'll probably pressure wash the, I'm looking at myself just to make sure I look good enough to be on camera with y'all, because we went to bed late. We were down in the movie theater. I was going to go live, but you know, the whole family doesn't always like to be on my live stream, so I didn't. Well, I wanted to show you guys what we were doing last night, because we were in our movie theater watching a movie, and we had a popcorn machine going. We made popcorn. We were down there till about almost midnight, so I'm a little tired. But we were down there watching movies and stuff, and I just want to make sure I don't look too tired to be on here with you guys, but I think I'm okay. I got up at 6:30 and started doing stuff. So I wanted to get these lights fixed and done. And hold on, Brandon, let me make sure it's aimed the way I want it before you come all the way down.
You got a lip on there, so it's not sitting, it ain't gonna sit right now. I'm gonna cut back some just for it to sit.
Oh, okay. So you got to do something else to it. He's got to do something else to it, you guys. So I guess he's going to go get another tool or whatever. Just be super careful. Everybody's worried about you going up and down the ladder. He said he got it. He knows what he's doing. He said, don't worry about him. He's a professional. We still going to worry, though. You know how the young guys, the men are. And we're the worriers, right, ladies? So, yeah, good morning, everyone. Teddy, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. You don't have to guard. Teddy's over here guarding the property. Look. See how he is? He watches everything. And when I say everything, and he bites. So, like, that's what I had to tell the guys yesterday when they were trying to walk up to him or walk in the house. Just like, no, don't, because he bites. He actually bites for real bites. So I have to keep him away from people, because he'll go up to someone and then he'll just bite them. Like, he really does. He's a very, very protective dog. And the guy that was doing our home automation system, we had to do some stuff in there. And I had Teddy fenced in the house, and he stepped over the gate and thought Teddy wasn't going to do anything, and Teddy bit him. And he was bleeding. I had to give him a big Band-Aid. He was kind of aggravated, but I was like, hey, why'd you step over the gate? You know what I mean? Like, I had him gated for a reason. And then he bit him like twice on the leg. And like I said, he was bleeding and stuff. And now I just tell people, because, you know, whenever anybody comes in the house, I tell them, I say, he bites. And they go, oh, he bites? They're always surprised. They always go, they laugh and they go, he bites? And I'm like, no, he really bites. You have to stay away from him. He will bite you and you will bleed. And he doesn't care. Like, he's trying to protect his home and his family. He's a very, very protective dog. So right now, as you can see, he's sitting here just watching to see where the guy went, to see where Brandon went. Even though I told him it was okay, it was fine, he stopped barking at Brandon, but he's watching him. He's watching his every move. Aren't you, Teddy? Teddy is a vicious guard dog. And he's looking right there, just waiting to see, like, who is this guy? What's he doing? And when the painters were painting the windows in my office, he was in the window. I had to move him because he was, like, trying to get them. Because he's like, get off my property. Let me, overprotective. Yeah, you got to watch these small dogs, Martha Harris, because you don't think they're going to do anything. And before you know it, they will bite you. Like, Teddy bites. We were surprised when the first time he started biting people. Because, we used to let him kind of run around and play in the yard, and the neighbor would come over. And this was when he was even smaller. He was a puppy. And the neighbor was like, hey, Teddy. And Teddy bit him. Didn't you? You bit two of our neighbors. Not hard, but he nipped them. And they were just like, oh. And after that, I was like, okay, he can't be just walking up to people, because he bites. And nobody wants to get bit. Even by a small dog, it still hurts. And my neighbor, the one back here, he was like, oh, don't worry about it. He kind of laughed it off, but I could tell. I was like, did he bite you? And I looked at his leg, and he was like, it's okay. And I was like, well, it's not really okay. So from now on, he's going to have to be on a leash when people come over, because we weren't expecting that. And it wasn't that bad because he was still a puppy. But he let us know early on that he's going to bite. And then I have my neighbor that's over across the other street came over, and he nipped him too. So anyway, Marina Mitchell said, good boy, Teddy. Guys, if you haven't joined our VIP group, I just thought about that, Marina, when I saw your name. You got to join that. We had a great time last night, didn't we, y'all? We learned how to make salmon and shrimp Alfredo with homemade Alfredo sauce, gluten-free cooking. It was a gluten-free cooking lesson, and it was awesome. And we were on and off in 45 minutes, and it was great. And our group we are having such a great time. I want you guys to join us. We're doing our Boss Talks on Wednesdays. If you haven't joined our VIP subscription group, you want to go in and join that right now. All you have to do is click the link below. 50% off. Use the code VIP. We're doing 50% off for the month of July. We're only accepting 100 members for the month of July. We only accepted 100 for June. We are wanting to bring in small groups at a time so we can it's an intimate setting so we can get to know each other. You guys will have my personal phone number. You get a beautiful gift box on the 15th of each month with a special gift. I can't wait for you guys to see what the gift is going to be for July. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be blown away, I think. But gifts valued up to $25, 4 free sample seasonings every month so you can try out all the seasonings. You get a recipe of the month laminated card. You get a special handwritten note from me, yours truly. You get to meet, Matthias is in there with us, Mon, the analyst. You know, it's just a fun time. 24 cooking lessons a month, low glycemic, low cholesterol, gluten-free, paleo, keto, Asian, all the vegan, all the healthy food categories. Let's see what I missed. And you have a beautiful home. Thank you so much, Ruby Sloan, Martha Harris, Felicia Bowers. I didn't see all your questions. See, look at Daddy. Look. He's watching Brandon again. Look at him watching him. Good job, Teddy. He's on a high alert. He's protecting his mama. Hi. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Good morning. How are you? The painters are here. Stop, Teddy. So now with the painters are here, and they're getting ready to start their work. Everything, I showed everyone on my live stream how nice everything looked in the front. They're very impressed. Guys, these are our painters. This is Carlos and... Two Carlos? Both of their names are Carlos. So they're getting started, guys. Stop it. No, enough. I'm going to beep you. I got a beeper in my pocket. Where's my beeper? Look, this is how I make him stop barking. Hey, Teddy, you did a good job. Come here, boy. First, I got to tell him he did a good job. And then I got to tell him to stop. Now, you protected us, and you did a good job, Teddy. Good boy. Now, all done. No, all done, Teddy. No more barking. Teddy. Oh, I'll fall off this damn swing. Hold on. Teddy, no more barking. You did a good job. No more now. Enough. So the way this works is a beep is like a warning, and usually he'll stop after that. This is the vibration. That's the second warning, and then that's the shock, which we never have to use. Because usually once he hears the beep, he'll stop. Then once he feels the vibration, he'll definitely stop. And then if he doesn't, which once or twice I've had to do this, because he just went crazy and wouldn't stop. He saw I don't know. It was just a crazy day. And so I did this, and he was like, what the hell was that? He jumped in the air. And, but I've never had to do it. That was at the beginning. Thank you for sharing real life with peace and hope for many. Oh, Karen Lewis, thank you. That makes me so happy to read. I love to read these types of comments. It inspires me to keep going. Beverly Jones says, how old is Teddy He's 2. He's a little over 2 now. He was born in April. Actually on my mom's birthday, April 2nd. And this is 2024. So April 2nd, 2022. Bernadine Riley says, good morning, Boss Lady and Teddy. Good morning to you. Beautiful. Marina Mitchell, I've been moving, so I haven't been on to hop on. Okay. Come on back, though, as soon as you can. The beautiful thing about it, Marina, is you can go back and watch the recordings. We record every cooking class. Every cooking lesson is recorded. So you can always go catch up whenever you feel like it. Because we've been doing we have been learning some great dishes. I mean, I'm excited. You know, I'm excited for the things I'm learning. We're all learning, and it's great. And Mon, like one of the analysts, he loves cooking. So he does the Asian cooking, actually. He's teaching us all these different delicious and beautiful Asian dishes, Korean, Vietnamese, fried rice, how to make it the right way. Because my fried rice was always mushy. So he showed us how to make it the right way. All these different things. And he's such a good cook at a young age. So we just been having a good time, just getting to know each other, hanging out. You definitely want to join if you want to be a part of our community and you want to be a part of our family while learning to cook healthy. A big focus of this group is on health and wellness. So it's not just healthy cooking, it's healthy living. It's health and wealth. So we're teaching you how to how to gain wealth, how to maintain wealth, how to live healthy, how to, be in the right circle of like-minded people that are also living wealthy, living healthy, eating healthy, cooking. There's so many different little tricks of how you can cook healthy and reduce inflammation and make yourself healthier in this life. And that's what we're here. That's what this group is all about. Building community, being a family, supporting each other, learning how to make money. And that's where I come in. Me and Matthias are teaching you guys about business, entrepreneur. I'm bringing experts on, real estate, all the things that put money in your pocket. Then we're going to teach you how to keep the money in your pocket, make it grow. But the most important first thing before you do that is making sure that, while you're doing that, is you want to have healthy lifestyle. You want to be healthy. You want to eat healthy. You want to live healthy so you can enjoy your wealth. So that's what this VIP group is about, health and wealth. Well-being, wealth management and health management. And we're going to teach you how to do all of that while being a part of a supportive family of people that, care about each other and that grow together and learn together. So join our group. Join in now while we still have openings and use the code VIP for 50% off. It's a month-to-month fee. So if you ever decide you need to take a break for a couple months or, whatever, you can always come back. So you don't have to stay. You can cancel anytime. Let's see. I use a rice cooker. Perfect. Yes, he taught us about rice cookers. I never used a rice cooker, Linda Keller Thorne, but he taught us about rice cookers, how they cook the rice perfect every time. And with fried rice, there was one mistake that a lot of us are making. But if you want to know, you got to join our group and come in. There's one mistake that a lot of us are making when we cook our fried rice, which is what makes it mushy. So if you want your fried rice not to be mushy, you have to do this certain thing that he taught us. Hey, Brandon. A blade?
Yeah, because this blade is not strong enough to get through the wood by one hand.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get a battery powered, cut the wood, and then I'll be able to put it up. I'm going to knock this one out.
Okay.
On the side, though.
Okay, and then I can show you the other. Well, do you want to go get the blade first, and then I can show you the other stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to get this one out.
Okay. Okay.
Like 20 minutes away.
Sounds good.
And then I'll come back, look at the house, and get my meter.
Okay. And if you want, I can also ask the painters if they have something. Like, is it a circular blade?
It could be any type of blade. I just zip the wood off.
Okay, I'll ask them too. to see if they have something, because they're doing some woodwork back there, so they might have something.
Okay.
I'll ask them. When you say blade, do you mean like a saw? Or
Saw blade or a circular blade.
saw or circular? Okay, I'll be off this live stream in a minute and I'll go ask them. They're really nice. If they have it, they'll let us use it. I don't have those kind of tools, you guys. We just got like regular little toolbox stuff, you know, screwdrivers and stuff like that. You just bought a right. Oh, okay. The comments got stuck. You're excited too. Oh yeah, we love having you in the group, Marina. And I noticed that I haven't seen you, but the beautiful thing I love about our group is you can turn your camera on, right? So everyone can see you, or you could turn it off if you don't feel like being seen, right? But I'm loving the fact that I'm getting to see people's faces and actually hear their real voices. So we can all talk, you know, like, so while the chef is cooking, we can all chime in and ask questions if we have a question. We're all like, it's like we're all in a room together. And that's the beauty of the Discord group, is we're all in a room together and you can talk anytime you want. You don't have to wait for someone to let you talk or whatever. You can just chime in, ask questions, watch. If you miss a session, you can go back and watch the recording. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. I want you all to come in to our group. I'm going to go ask the painter if they have a saw for Brandon. And probably need to, I also have to go to the chiropractor today. I was supposed to go yesterday and I didn't. And I definitely have to go today. So my appointment is at 11. Then after that, I got to stop over at the food trucks. I might do a live stream from over there, because we're getting ready for our big event, our big 4th of July event. So Oscar and Roland are over there. What time is it, guys? Let me see. I need to send them their list. Oscar and Roland are over there right now getting the truck ready, getting everything ready for our event tomorrow. We have to be up at 5 a.m. We actually have to be on site at 6 a.m. It's a pretty big, busy event, and it's hot. And we're going to be there for, what, 12, 6. It's an 18-hour day for the team and for me. And that's okay because, you know, we are ready for it. Like, this is something that we do every year. We've been in this event for 25 years. So, like, we know how to mentally prepare and, you know, get ourselves ready and get the trucks ready. I keep our inventory list and everything from the previous year, so it's like a no-brainer. There's not a lot of, you know, we pretty much, it's like a well-oiled machine, as I always say. We have our systems already set up. We know exactly what to do. We're in the same spot every year. We know what to expect. Everyone knows, you know, that it's a long, hot day. They get everyone gets a 2-hour break in between lunch and dinner to go sit in their car and cool off and take a nap. Like, we just got it all figured out. Like, this is our only event that we have to be there for this many hours. And so we mentally prepare ourselves for this, and we know what's coming. And I have a lot of people working, and it's a fun time. We actually make it fun. It's fireworks, it's music, it's a parade. So we kind of make it into a fun thing. You know, and it's very profitable for the business. All the employees, stop, Teddy. All my team love it because they get big bonuses. You know, they get extra money. It's like a good way to, if you got a few bills you need to pay this month, you always know in July you're going to get the 4th of July, you're going to get triple pay almost. Yeah, triple pay, actually. You're going to get triple pay. You know, and you can use that to pay a bill and do stuff like that. I always take really good care of my people because they take good care of me, and that's how we roll. We take care of each other. And so even though they know, oh gosh, it's going to be a long 18-hour hot day, they know, but at the end of it, you know, I'm going to be able to, like, you know, do some different things with the extra money that I'm getting. So, you know, it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And it's a win-win for the event because they know who we are. We're there every year. They know what to expect. People come and look for us. Every year, we have the same customers that come. So it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, Lavette Bay. How are you, Lavette Bay? Please share the live like Lavette said. I know, 18 hours in the hot sun, right? That's just how we roll on 4th of July, you guys, every year for 25 years. And we used to set up a tent years ago. like about 8 years ago, before I got my food trucks, we used to set up a tent 10 years ago. And now we don't. We don't even set up a tent anymore because it's too much work. We don't do all that tent stuff, guys. That tent stuff, that's for like the people that's for the people that's just starting out, the young people. We don't do all that tent stuff. And even though I have young people that work for me, it's gruesome work. And we don't need to do it. That's why I built the trucks. And so now, but just imagine, years ago, we used to, ask Michael, we used to get there at 4 in the morning. We had to set up a big tent setup and break all that stuff down. We wouldn't get out of there till 2 in the morning. Now it takes us an hour to break down, an hour to set up. It used to be a 5-hour setup, you know, and a 3-hour breakdown. I mean, 8 hours would just go to set up and break down. So that's what we used to do years ago. So we've actually come a long way with all that. It's still hard. You still got that 18 hours, but the work is different. We work smarter now, not harder. And that's what it's about with the business. You got to evolve. You got to grow. You got to go forward, not backwards. If you're going backwards, you're in the wrong business. And that's what I tell people all the time. If your business isn't growing and you're not learning and you're not expanding and you're not getting better and you're not getting more efficient and your systems aren't improving, you know, and you're doing the same thing now that you were doing 10 years ago, you're in the wrong business. You need to either get in another business or you need to go work for someone that's in that business and learn from them, or just be an employee. Because if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to be innovative. You got to grow. You got to get better. And that's what entrepreneurship is all about. And that's what I want to teach you guys, you know, in my Boss Talks. I'm bringing you successful, dynamic entrepreneurs, health and wellness people that are going to teach you things, that aren't stuck doing the same thing they've been doing 10 years ago or going backwards. These people are successful. They're going forward. They're like me, and like my son, you know, both of my sons, and like Cherie, like we're going forward in our businesses, not backwards. So that's what we're going to teach you guys. That's one of the big things that we talk about in our group. I need to ask them a quick question. I hate to even bother them right now. Look, they're up on this ladder. The worst thing you could do is start talking to people when they're on a ladder. But they're up here painting. Ow, I just got bit by a mosquito. Oh, God, I hate mosquitoes. So I'm going to ask them real quick. Should I? I don't even want to bother them. But they're working on the side of the house. And I'm so excited for my house. Hey, Carlos, can I ask you a question? The electrician, I don't want to interrupt you, but the electrician, he needs a saw. Do you happen to have a saw? He said he has to cut a piece of wood over there. Do you happen to have a saw? It could be a hand saw or a circle saw. You do? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't mean to bother you. I know you're up on that ladder. Thank you. Take your time. Okay, they got a saw for us. So that's good. Hey, no. He always barks at that dog. No. That's one of my neighbors. She lives down the street. And he always barks at, when he sees a little dog, he thinks that, hey, okay, Teddy. See, this is the part I don't like, the no listening. Teddy, did I say no? No more barking. Stop it. That's enough. You see that dog 3 times a day. He sees that dog 3 times a day, or at least once a day. And every time he acts like it's like some kind of threat. He just wants to show the dog he's the boss. But that's one of my neighbors. She lives down the street, and they actually have a pool. Remember I was telling you that over half of my neighbors have pools here? This neighbor next door, they have a pool. Like, y'all be asking about pools. Why don't we have a pool? I mean, we got like 25 pools are all around us. If we want to go swimming in a pool, I don't like the whole pool maintenance and all that stuff. Pools cost a lot, take a lot of time and money to maintain. Guys, I'm getting bit. I gotta go in the house. Teddy, we're going in. Come on, let's go in. Let's go. Come on. There's Teddy Man. Here's me. Hi, Boss Squad. I'm gonna go in the house where the air conditioning is. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go in and get some air conditioning, and then I can read comments. I'm gonna get my glasses. Oh, sorry you guys. I didn't even realize that my face was that close to the camera. Hold on, Teddy. Let me take the gate down. It's quiet in here. Everyone's doing their own thing, and Andreas is asleep. Okay, we're inside. Got the blinds up. I'm gonna let the blinds up now. Remember I showed you guys our electric blinds? I still haven't programmed them, you guys, but they are programmable. Watch how they go up. They are programmable. I just haven't, I have to download the app and then program them, and I haven't done it yet, and I don't care. I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. I can't be pressuring myself to overdo stuff. I just have to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I can only do so much. So, this is gonna be next. It's Bally is the company for the blinds, Bally. And what I'm gonna do is I have to download the app, and then we can program them so they'll go up and down at certain times, and then I don't have to use the remote and push the buttons. They'll just go up and down on their own. Let me sit down with y'all and talk a little bit. I don't want to disturb anyone. I'm probably gonna just go in here in our mudroom and sit down for a second, because I'm sure Brandon's gonna want to talk to me in a second anyway. And plus, I'm gonna have to go soon. Let's see what time it is. 9:30. I have a lot of meetings today too. So hi everyone. Mary Jones, Peggy Sitabit. Thank you. They are beautiful. A lot of time was put into choosing those blinds, you guys. A lot. I got bit like 4 times by mosquitoes. I should have sprayed myself. A lot of time went into choosing the material, measuring. It was a lot. It was a lot to get those blinds. But thank you for the compliments. Put a dryer sheet in your pocket and rub outside of your clothes. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to have to do that, Evoya White. I'm definitely going to do that. See, I'm sweating again. We actually have our bug spray. Teddy, you need water? Where's your bowl? Where's your bowl, buddy? Oh, look how smart Teddy is. He has his water bowl right here. He carries it. He knows that the water comes out of this bathroom. He took his bowl in here to say, hey, can you please give me some water? I got it, Teddy. I got it, Teddy. This is our, for those of you that are new here, this is our half bath. Look at these little cute babies. That's first day of kindergarten. This was Matthias. Look at that cute little baby face. Matthias drew this. He drew this in, like, I think kindergarten or first grade. And that's Andre. That's both of their kindergarten pictures, I think. But this is our half bath here. It's just a small little bath. So when you come in the mudroom, like when the kids were little, we would come in. There's our garage, and there's our side door. The kids would come in, and the first thing they had to do was come in here and wash their hands, right? And if they had to use the bathroom, you know, here's the commode. They would wash their hands, you see? And I just thought about something. I didn't tell him I needed the bathroom painted. He's going to repaint the whole mudroom, and I forgot about what do y'all, does the bathroom need to be painted? I feel like I might be able to just wipe the walls clean. I don't think it needs to be painted. Anyway, Teddy brought I know Teddy, he brought his bowl in here because this is where we put water in his bowl. This is the half bath. Okay, buddy. Got a little mat right there. So this room's gonna be painted and everything too. What were we talking about? Yeah, he's smart. See, he was thirsty. So when he's thirsty, if his bowl is empty, he'll pick it up and bring it to you. And I think he brought it towards me, but I didn't pay attention because I was on the call with y'all. I was on this. So then he took it in the bathroom. He's like, this is where the water is. Please fill up my bowl. He was thirsty. He drank that whole bowl of water almost. Dang, Teddy. No wonder. He's really thirsty. Look at him. I've never seen him drink a whole bowl almost. You feel better now, buddy? I'm sorry. Yes. You're such a smart, sweet boy. You're a smart boy. Well, I better get going. I gotta get with these. Let me read a few of your comments. I want to say hi to everyone. I love y'all so much. Make sure you go order the best seasonings right now and order your seasonings, your lemonade. We got our barbecue seasoning for the, for all the cookouts. We got a free shipping code for you guys. The code is fireworks for free shipping. Cindy Compton, Agnes Perry, Tammy Williams Lewis said Teddy was thirsty. Teresa Jackson, Jeannie Arbor Lee, Wendelin Thibodeau. And the reason I know how to say your name, Thibodeau, Wendelin, is because my catering manager for the food truck company's last name is Thibodeau. Her husband is from Africa, and her last name is Thibodeau. And what I was saying is we have our bug spray sitting outside, but since they're cleaning the whole porch, everything's been moved, so I didn't spray myself. Liz Malone, Mary Jones, Faith Williams, Kimberly Marshall, Dwight Hatch, Tammy Williams Lewis. Please share the live. I thought about it just now because Dwight Hatch is he always shares our lives. Thank you. Everyone be like the White Hatch and share our lives, please, so we can get it out on this algorithm. It's already starting to happen. You guys are starting to get our notifications again and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get going. I need to kind of focus, pay attention to what I got to do, because I just realized that I haven't sent Oscar and Roland the information that they need to get the trucks ready. I always send them our inventory list. I send them everything so there's no confusion on what we need. We do everything off of lists and systems. Everything we do is lists and systems. When I say well-oiled machine, that's exactly what I mean. That's what we got. So, and I also need to have Tim come over because he needs to clean, he needs to do some work on our fish truck. So I got a few things I need to jump on, and I can't do it while I'm live streaming. So I love y'all. Go order your seasonings, lemonades, coating. We got these for Leila. She loves turtles. Order your lemonades and your seasonings. Use the code fireworks and get free shipping. Get all the seasonings. Everything is in stock. They're made with love. Kat and Denise are over there right now making all your seasonings, shipping them out, making sure everything is right. We absolutely love y'all. We couldn't do this without you. Mwah. See you later. We're going to cook later on. I'm going to grill some steaks on the grill, bake potatoes, make some stuff. So I'll be on later cooking with you guys, okay? I love y'all. Have a great day.